It's your boy James to be here, man. We have to address the elephant in the room, man. I don't understand what's going on with all this hate, this extraness, man. This level of disrespect that people get, man. Um, Art is subjective. Um, Art is to be unleashed upon the world and respected and viewed and digested by many. Um, but I have a problem when we take the very thing that the gist of creativity and what art is in its purest form, and we dissect it to a point where it's like we disrespect the people who are playing roles or acting out characters, or and I understand sometimes the original story and the original way that we seen things, it can have a lasting effect and a lasting impression on us. And we don't like to see the change in that. But I just want to know, where do people get off disrespecting Haley, um, Bailey, playing the role of Ariel from The Little Mermaid? People want to say, oh, I seen all of those N-word-esque jokes online, and I don't like it. I find it very distasteful, disrespectful, and inhumane. We don't do that when it's flip side. It's not a lot of outcry, outlash when, something's been quote unquote what they call it whitewashed. And a lot of times, we had these discussions and debates and things like that. People get out of hand. And I'm thinking that now I'm past this 2-minute mark, so I'm going to curse a little bit. So, what the fuck do y'all get off being disrespectful to somebody when they're acting a role? That girl was doing what she loved. She was offered the role. She took it. She excelled, and she probably beat everybody else for the part. And besides the fact she could sing really well, so that might have lent itself to being in her favor. What's wrong with America, man? Like, why is it still, after all this time, our ancestors been in this country, we're in this country, we've helped build America in many different ways. Some of the people you idolize, look like us. Why does America keep continuing to turn their back on the black and brown folks, especially the black folks? And everybody mad, oh, the Mexicans taking all the jobs. Hey, that's not... Hard work is a hard work. It don't even matter what you look like, to be honest with you. If somebody's outworking you and outperforming you, they deserve that job. If somebody is a great actor for a singing role and can sing and has already proven themselves, and besides she's in-house in the Disney ABC thing, why not? What's wrong with it? The jokes and things that I've seen online is cruel, and I don't even want to repost it. I don't even want to rehash those things. I don't want to even put that back out in the universe because it's already out there. So if I come putting this on my channel, on my page, and showing the type of disrespect where the Little Mermaid's been painted like super dark with black crayon, like that's a little too much. It's disrespectful. The best person for the job, the best person for the role. Now, from the trailer I didn't see anything wrong with it. Of course, wait a minute, they changing the Little Mermaid? Or they're trying to diversify their portfolio, why wouldn't they? What's wrong with it? Because last time I checked, that story is like centuries old, the Little Mermaid. You got that on VHS, so sometimes a different take refreshes the product. What's the issue? Like when they take somebody, an Egyptian king or Egyptian pharaoh, and they go give the part to, a Caucasian man or a Caucasian woman. The director, the writer, the creator, they have the license to change the creation, especially when they own it. Let's be fair. Let's be smart. Let's be respectful. How about you wait until the entire film comes out, you go to see it and then judge it off of that? But these preconceived notions, you know, is ridiculous. And then how does that young woman feel? How does she feel about all of this? She's being dragged on social media. She didn't give herself the role. It was offered to her. She took it. I seen this for about, it's been about 3 days I've been just sitting on this. Going to work, coming home, going to work, coming home, living life, you know. Just been constantly saying these little things, and people would just bring it to my attention that this is what my lady brought it to my attention. My sister sent me something, brought it to my attention. People are getting out of hand. Oh, it's the internet. And then the worst part about it is that everybody who said anything about this young lady and the disdain that they had for her playing this role, UMF is basically hiding behind a profile pic that's not even a real profile pic, hiding under fake names. And y'all had all that creative energy to make these little posts, these little crazy little memes. That energy could have been put somewhere else in your life where you could have made a difference for something that you didn't like or you had a disdain for. But yet you comment on somebody else's work and somebody else's greatness and what they do. Because to me, it's not a black white. I can't be, oh, I hate all the white people that hate black people. I can't do that. Some of the greatest people in my life were white. Some of them are mixed. How do you get a mixed child? I believe my grandmother, both of my grandmothers were mixed. With different things, Native American, black. I think maybe I don't know. But I just know that, yeah, got a lot of light brights in my family, okay? I don't get it. So I can't totally hate that other side, because without that other side, then there's a lot of people in my life that's important to me that wouldn't be there. So, no, I can't just say, oh, F that. But I can't ignore the obvious. I can't ignore the obvious. The elephant in the room, which is racism, which is hatred, and most likely for no good reason at all. Because every time I turn around, when I look at the culture, the influence of the culture, and where we see ourselves in other people, and the imitation that other people decide to live like us, or look like us, or be like us, or walk like us, talk like us, have our swag, our slang. It's used in movies, films, TV, songs, everything, clothing, you know, mannerisms, all type of things, right? Why? Why such hatred, backlash, disdain, disrespect, and it's constant? But don't expect to ever say, oh, why don't you come walk in these shoes? Because ain't nobody gonna want to do that. Nobody want the trauma. Don't nobody want the nature of what we have to deal with on a daily basis. But yet we gotta judge everything we see. Because I look at it in this. Okay, there are people who make it. There are people who made something of themselves. There are people who are just doing what their God-given talent has allowed them to do. And you come out and you sit behind your keyboard, you sit behind your phone screen, whatever it is, and you judge a person. Not on what they did, not on what they didn't do, not the level of class or respect they've shown, or otherwise. It's about how they look in a movie role, and you're not even the owner or the creator of that said property, but you got your mouth all in their business. It's Gems TV. This has been a Gems TV exclusive. Like, share, subscribe, hit that notification bell. And I am clearly out. And y'all are clearly out of touch and lost. Good day, my people.